Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Throw 'em back till I can't count. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier.
Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are doing something really simple and easy and neutral. I know a lot of you guys like the neutral tutorials, but I've also heard a lot of you guys don't like the neutral tutorials because they get a little bit boring. So, you know, I'm trying to keep like a happy medium where I do neutral wearable looks and also colorful, you know, kind of over the top looks. So in this tutorial I just used my Tartelette and Bloom palette, a bunch of neutrals in this palette, and it's extremely wearable. I lost my train of thought because my sister came in here and my niece was crying because she couldn't come in here, so I lost my train of thought. But anyways, this tutorial is extremely wearable. I just popped in an inner corner of like glitter from my Moon Dust palette and call it a day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, thumbs down if you did not enjoy it. Make sure you leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!
Alright, you guys know the dealio. I am priming my lids with my MAC Studio Finish Concealer and NC45 just to conceal the darkness around my eyes and to prime for my shadow. So next we're going into the Tartelette and Bloom palette, and I'm taking Rebel and Leader and just Leader, not like Leader. And I am just going to take that and work that back and forth as my transition shade, and the reason I mix the two shades is because Leader is a little bit dark and Rebel's not dark enough. So I mix the two and they work fabulously. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Flower Child on a big I think this is a Sigma eyeshadow brush, and just pack that on. It's just a neutral cream shade, and this isn't really an important step because it's going to kind of get overpowered by the other shadows. So next I'm going to go in with the shade, I think it's not Smoke Show, I forget what the shade is, but I'm taking it on a Sigma E37, like a fluffy loose blending brush, and I'm focusing this shadow right along the edge of the tape, and I'm just blowing this out from the outer corner of that tape all the way to the inner portion, and I'm also kind of bringing it into the crease as well. Then I take Smoke Show, which is the darkest of the dark of the palette, and I take that on a pencil brush, and I just put that mainly just right against the tape, kind of right over where I applied the last color, and also working this into the lash line as well. This is just really going to make it smoky and just dramatic, but yet easy and simple. So you can be as messily as you want with this because there's no precise, you know, technique to this. This is really supposed to be effortless and blown out. Next I go in with my NYC black liquid eyeliner, and once again I kind of have to look back and forth, but I take that along the tape and I don't go all the way in. You guys know I usually bring my eyeliner all the way in, but I mainly just focus this just on the wing and the tail portion. So for my lashes I'm using the Iris Lashes and the shade in the style Athena, and then going in with the Maybelline Master Prime. This is the blurring and smoothing primer. I finally found this one. I always use the blurring and illuminating, but this one just kind of smooths my skin a little bit better. So I put that onto my face, and then I go in with my Cover FX Natural Finish Foundation and N100. And this looked really warm on me today. I don't know if it was just like the lighting or I just haven't used it, you know, in a while, but I just applied this all over my face and just blended it out with the Beauty Blender. And if you see Jack behind me, I'm sorry, he came over for his lunch. So for concealer, I use my Maybelline Better Skin concealer in the shade Deep, I believe it is. I love this concealer. You guys know I've always raved about it ever since I bought it. I love the foundation and the concealer. They both work fabulously together. So I just apply that under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, chin, and cupid's bow, and also the center of my forehead to highlight all of those features. And then I go in with my Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Candlelight. And the reason I am using this is because I wanted my highlighter to kind of pop a little bit more. So I apply this with my damp Beauty Blender on the other side and right onto that concealer before I even go and set it. And then I go ahead and set it with this Inglot Pressed Powder in the shade number 51. And I take that on a Sigma F45 tapered highlighting brush. And next I'm going to go in and contour, and I think I ended up using the Makeup Geek Cool Deep shade, and I don't really use that shade because it looks really dark. So this might look a little muddy to you, and I can see it too, so let's not really worry about that. I usually use the Warm Deep shade because it's not really ashy or really muddily looking, so just don't mind that. But after I contour my nose, I go in with Milani's Baked Blush and Rose d'Oro. I really need more blushes, you guys, because I use the same ones all the time. So I just apply that on my cheeks with my Duo Fiber brush, and then I take this Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Champagne Pop, which is the highlighter in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill, and I just apply that with a concealer brush from Sigma and just apply that right over the cream products, right where I applied the cream, just to make those really pop. You know what I mean? So next we're going to go in and apply some black eyeliner onto my lower lash line. This is like my L'Oreal black eyeliner and the Icol pencil or something or another. And then I go in and I apply that same dark brown, I can't remember the name, but I apply that with the pencil brush onto my lower lash line and just smoke that out, just back and forth, back and forth. And then we're going to move on to the inner corner, and I am taking my NYX glitter adhesive, and I'm just taking that on a inner corner brush by Sigma and just popping that into the inner corner, because the Moon Dust palette is kind of glittery, and I'm using the shade I think it's Lithium or another, and I just pop that into the inner corner just because, you know, it really needs to pop against that glitter, and it really did pop against the glitter primer. So after that I go on to lips, and I apply my Tarteette Lippy Paint in the shade Brownie. I don't really know how I feel about that. I probably should have went with a darker, like chocolate brown, but you know, we live and we learn. It turned out all right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did down below. It is very easy and really simple for you guys to do, and something that will literally take 5 minutes because it's very, very messily. So I love you all, and I'll see you guys soon. Mwah. Bye.